Mermaid, Inc., a romantic comedy, written by Caroline Mickelson, narrated by Carly Robbins. Chapter 1. The late morning sun sparkled over the coastal waters of Southern California. Its bright rays gave the water's surface a glittery diamond-cut appearance. Seagulls soared in the clear blue sky, their calls to each other a melodic accompaniment to the gentle lapping of the surf against land. Appreciating a rare moment of inactivity, Miranda floated on her back, her reddish-gold hair spread around her. The warm sun felt luxurious against her skin. She pulled her clamshells just a bit lower so that the sun could bronze her alabaster skin. Occasionally, her fin flicked just above the surface. If going to live on land was anything as relaxing as this, she was bound to enjoy her time there, after, of course, she accomplished her mission. Miranda glanced back up at the sun, judging by its position in the sky, she should get back down below the surface so she could attend her last debriefing before she traded her fin for a set of legs. Legs? The very idea sent a wave of excitement through her, right down to the tip of her tail. From the time she'd first seen humans dancing on the deck of a cruise ship, she'd wanted to know what it would be like to have two stilt-like appendages instead of a tail. Now she was going to find out. But first things first, she needed to get a pair. She dove down under the surface and swam directly to her uncle's sea cave. Instinct told her that she'd best bid farewell to her uncle before she went to get her legs. While Uncle Seamus, her dearest and only living relative, reluctantly supported her above-the-surface mission in principle, she loved him too much to force him to see her with legs. As tough as the old merman was, Miranda knew he'd shed major scales at the sight of her with toes. "Uncle Seamus?" Miranda poked her head into the undersea grotto her uncle called home. "I've come to say goodbye." When there was no answer, she called out again. "I know you're here. Mrs. Clamson next door told me you haven't left your cave today."
"That woman doesn't know when to keep her shell shut."
With one powerful flick of his tail, her Uncle Seamus swam down and enveloped Miranda in a hug.
"I've been floating around trying to figure out what it is about the surface that fascinates you so much."
Miranda didn't bother to try to explain. Surely if her uncle was ever going to understand her interest in all things human, he would have done so the first 700 times she'd tried to explain it to him. "You don't have to worry so much." His bushy white eyebrows rose.
"Apparently I do. At least until you return."
He frowned.
"Are you absolutely certain you want to do this?"
"Positively certain," Miranda assured him. "Uncle Seamus, I'm completely committed to the task the Undersea Rescue Society has given me, and I believe deep down that you know this is an important opportunity to stick it to the sickos who are determined to slaughter innocent whales." She cocked her head to the side. "So do I have your blessing to go?"
"When you put it like that, I have to agree, don't I?"
The merman nodded.
"You have my reluctant blessing."
He sighed and waved his hands in the direction of her tail.
"You do understand that if you go through with this plan, you're going to need a set of legs."
His distasteful expression made it clear exactly what he thought of the idea of his niece with human limbs. Miranda, however, had no such qualms. She was thrilled at the idea of having legs, ankles, and toes. She wanted to try on strappy sandals and curl her toes into the wet sand, but she knew her uncle well enough to keep her excitement from showing. A far better course of action would be to prove to him that she understood.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?